think it's finally time that I recorded my new show for you guys. That's right. This is episode 1 of Trash Trove. The logo will be there or something. I don't know yet. Now, this is going to be a series where I watch bad movies, or at least movies considered to be bad by the general public or Rotten Tomatoes. And I'm going to watch them in their entirety, one sitting. And I'm going to rate them for you guys. I know. Completely new concept. Now, since you're here, why don't I explain the Trash Trove scale to you guys? Now, first up, just bad. That's what I call a movie that is just bad. It's not so bad it's good, it's not bad, it's just bad. Bad movie. It's a bad movie that is even worse somehow than it should physically possibly be able to be. The next part of my scale is called So Bad It's Good. That is a movie like Moonfall, which I haven't watched yet, but I've heard it's a So Bad It's Good movie. That would be a So Bad It's Good on Moist Critical scale. The last out of my 4 ratings I can possibly give a movie is just good. The movie has been perceived to be bad and has been giving a low rating or bad reviews by somebody. I just think it's good. Now, if a movie's okay, that's still gonna go into a bad category. Because an okay movie isn't okay. Before we watch the movie, actually, I want to state that anything you hear on this video is opinions. And I may throw in some filmmaking things that I know. But yeah, if a movie's bad, it's bad. And if I think it's good, that's my opinion. Let's watch. Hey, what's going on, people of the... Wait, this isn't the intro. Hey, what's going on? At this point, it's been a few days after I watched the movie. And you might be noticing a little change in the fact that I'm not sitting down. And before we continue on, I'm going to show you why I'm not sitting down. It's not because I'm wearing underwear enough. Only wearing underwear enough. I have a recliner here now. I thought it would be too much of a weird change if I just showed up sitting in a recliner. Like I said a minute ago, it's been a few days since I watched the movie. I've been really tired and getting really high. First thing that's up, 2 minutes into the movie, a funny little chair scene. Okay, it's a lot of chairs and a lot of binoculars. And, okay. I'm pretty sure all the chairs are not assembled. Yeah, that seems to be the case. They didn't put any screws in the chairs, so they fucking did zigzags and knocked them all down, like, one by one. I thought that was a little bit humorous right out of the gate. Then right after that, they follow that funny little chair scene up with a pretentious, dumb little artsy thing about a lot of movies having no reasons for the stuff they do. And they use that to explain every single fucking thing in the movie. There's no reason for the tire to be alive. There's no reason for a audience to be had. There's to be in the movie. There's no reason for half this shit to happen. This movie is bad enough where I don't care about the spoilers, so if you're thinking about watching it, go watch it, come back to here. The whole thing is they label other movies that have no reason for some of the very mundane stuff in them. I think the last instance of no reason they give is Texas Chainsaw Massacre not showing any bathroom scenes. Not showing the characters piss. For some reason that was a big point. Don't get it. Don't care to get it. For this dumb reason for literally not explaining any of your plot points at all, which is the entire thing in the movie. Right after the dumb opening explanation, we get the tire. Yeah, baby, what you've all been waiting for, that sweet, juicy, rubber little guy rolling down the road, coming to life. Honestly, the coming to life scene was kind of stinky. And to end the no reason dumb thing, the movie would have been better if it was just a Chucky ripoff. With a tire. That's what I thought it was going to be at the beginning. You could have fucking did a ripoff of Chucky and that would have been the better movie out of the two. Continuing with the tire dumbness. The coming to life scene was okay. It was shot well, I guess. The tire spin. It's about as good as you can get with a tire. The tire rolling around to probably copyrighted music that I won't be able to play, sadly. And just, like, there's one scene where it's, like, really upbeat music and the tire was rolling around. And the way it was rolling around phonetically made it look funny. And made it look like it was dancing. And I chuckled at that. I chuckled. Everything with the tire is very bad, but it's funny. Okay, you know what? This is so bad it's good, like, potential right here. I let out a little caw, and I can play that scene because I forgot to record the audio. Yeah, a tire rolls around for a little bit, runs over a bottle of water, I think, if I remember correctly, and it's like, yeah, I crushed the bottle. Keeps rolling, tries to do the same thing to a glass bottle, has problems crushing it. I thought it was just gonna go ham, either bounce up really high and crush it, or just like go ham and crush it at high speeds. Nope. Turns out the fucking tire's telepathic. What the fuck? 17 minutes in, the tire falls asleep. I'm like, fuck yeah, tire's a sleepy little guy. He's gotta get some rest. He's gotta catch some Z's. Tire wakes up. Tire rolls around, takes a funny little... Tire literally goes to a muddy puddle and dips in to drink the puddle of water. That is hilarious. Right now I'm teetering on bad. Just bad. Either bad or so bad it's drinking water. I believe the tire rolls away after a lady's car tries to blow her up. Tire gets hit by a truck. Tire catches up to the lady before he catches up to her completely. Gas station where truck man's filling up his gas. Catches up the truck guy. The truck looks at the tire. He's like, that's a fucking tire. Tire does his telepathic little wiggle thing. Blows up truck driver's head. By the way, I wrote this down in here. The gore is good. There's weird cult plot, obviously. That happens for no reason. Wow. And then a little bit after that, the audience plot gets even dumber. I think the audience talks to itself, and at first I thought it was going to be a plot between the audience. Like, the audience just talks to each other and becomes a plot. But then, no, it goes nowhere later on, as you're going to see. Actually, not even later on, in a few minutes. The audience plot getting dumb again happens a little bit later when the tire goes back to sleep after finding the lady at a motel. After, of course, with the door open, for her front door of the motel open for some reason. Even the fucking bathroom door is wide open. She takes a shower and the tire watches. And then she shuts the door in the tire's face she should have done that before she showered. I guess she looked at the tire and then she fucking slammed it angrily like she knew the tire was alive, which is kind of dumb. Then the tire goes next door, watches really loud jazzercise videos, and goes to sleep. In a little bed, like a good little tire. Next door, we got our fucking film attendant guy again that stole money out of his viewers' pockets. In his room, messing around with his shoes after trying on doing something weird in front of the mirror with the shoes on his hands, walking around with them. I'm pretty sure at this point in the background you can see a fucking turkey behind him. A live turkey. What? Turkey? He's in the hotel. Why does he have a fucking turkey? Obviously for no fucking reason. Whippy, a whole... After that, he gets a little call on his phone, and he's like, all right, master. But whenever he says, okay, master, goes over to his little suitcase, he opens his thing, grabs 2 knives, does that to the knives together, which is not what you do with knives. You do that with a knife and a sharpener. Shh. You saw fucking Norman Osborn do it in the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie. You can do it in rubber. Slaughters the turkey, obviously. Next morning, when he wakes up, he gets on his bike, has this weird interaction with the lady, because I guess his room's dirty from slaughtering a turkey. He rides his bike over to the fucking audience with a fucking sack, drops the cooked turkey on the ground. The audience clamors at it like animals, eating the whole turkey, except for the guy in the wheelchair, because he's enamored by the fucking show, movie, whatever. And then a little bit after that, the tire does its tire thing. It kills the room service lady comes in, walks in on the tire having a shower, throws the tire outside of the room because she doesn't know it's alive. She's like the one sane human being here. She's like, practical pranksters washing a fucking tire. She cleans the room. The tire comes back in after getting thrown out in the shower. A little boy watches that happen. Goes to tell a guy, and the guy's kind of an ass. He tells the boy to get the fuck out of here, go buy me a fucking pizza, go fucking buy me a pizza, here's dollars, go buy me a large pizza. You make sure you get that pizza, right, young man? I don't want to hear about a living tire ever again, you dummy. Stop talking about a living tire and go buy me a pizza. Then a little bit later, I don't know how much later, the fucking cleaning lady gets killed. No one actually sees that, not even the audience. Cuts to the audience. Everybody else like, oh, stomach pains. Turns out they've all been poisoned by the turkey and now they're dead. What the fuck? I don't remember when this scene happens, but the boy that ordered pizzas, he doesn't even have like a basket or anything. He's just holding the pizza by the handlebars. He just like tosses and turns the pizza a little bit, so it's a fucked up pizza already. He stops by where the dead bird is. Now, what do you think happens between this boy and his dead bird? A, the boy and the bird ride off together into the sunset, with a chunk of gore and the boy living their best life. B, the boy doesn't do anything, just rides past the bird. Or C, the boy puts the gore bits of the bird onto the fucking pizza. If you pick C, you are a fucking crazy individual and the person that wrote this movie. Oh yeah, everybody's dead. Lady's found dead, cops arrive, cops start asking questions to the father guy. Then by the way, one of the cops in this group is the guy who gave the opening no reason speech. You see how little I'm talking about the tire at this point? It's because the tire was the best part of the movie. The tire was funny. The tire was sometimes interesting. Not all, like, twice he was interesting, but the tire was the best part of the movie. That was the good part of the movie. Give me more tire killing people. That's all I want. The audience and the rest of the plot points that you give no reason for are fucking stupid. I'm almost okay if you just said, there's no reason for this tire to be alive, and just watch the tire kill people the entire movie. That would have been the best way you could have done it. Cops questioning the abusive dad. Then all of a sudden, whoa, ding, ding, ding. His watch goes off. 6 hours. We're done here, buddy. Pats the dad on the shoulder. And I'll see ya. And the dad's like, what the fuck's he talking about? And then the cop from the beginning goes to the rest of the cops and is like, hey guys, we're done here. You guys can all go home, pack up, go home. We're done. Don't you guys understand? We're done. That's all you gotta know. We're done. You guys can all go home to your families. Like, no, we can't, man. We've got a body we gotta process. He's like, okay, you shoot me. You guys, somebody shoot me with your gun. Come on. Pew, 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 squibs. And then they check the body, and the body is like a body. Still, shouldn't be happening. Then the film attendant guy walks up to the fake cop. Well, I guess they're all fake cops in the end. And he's like, hey man, And there's still a spectator left. You gotta keep going. And then the cop's like, okay, disregard everything I said, let's keep going. And then what happens? Dad gets blown up by a tire. The tire keeps going around killing people. And a little bit after that, the attendant guy brings a platter of food, like a whole tray with a shit ton of food, desserts, fancy foods, other shit, and brings it to the one spectator left, the guy in the wheelchair. And he like offers him all these foods, and the guy's like, "No, I don't want your food. I don't want it." A few minutes later, the fucking attendant's giving the fucking guy watching the movie, the guy in the wheelchair, a whole life explanation while eating the poisoned food. He ate every single bit of the poisoned food up there in the tray. He made it. He knows it's poisoned, and he ate every single little bit of it. Then, like 2 minutes after that, guess what the tire does? He goes on a rampage through the entire town. He kills a lot of people. It doesn't show all the deaths. It shows like 3 of them. And most of the time, it just shows bodies. He goes on a rampage. Then he goes into some random house and he kills the like couple living in there. Then he starts fucking watching NASCAR. This full cut. Yo, he's watching NASCAR. That's like the funniest bit to me, that he watched NASCAR after going on a rampage. Like the next 5 minutes, they have this dumb scene of trying to like grabbing the girl the tire was chasing the entire, like the first, not even the entire time. He stopped chasing her pretty soon. They grab her, they put her in like a van, and they make a doll, like a mannequin, and they have a speaker tied to the mannequin, and they like have her saying really like dumb lines at first, and they have her saying like really sexual stuff, so the tire would blow it up of its own volition and blow himself up in the process. And that's not even where it ends. That's where it ends, but there's still more. The last spectator, the guy in the wheelchair, knocks on the van door, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You guys have like played this on for like 5 minutes. I don't want to see this anymore. This is a really dumb bit. Then the tire blows up the head of the mannequin and just rolls back inside. Watches NASCAR again. He rolls up in the wheelchair because the cop's going in to blow the shit out of the fucking tire with a shotgun. What did you think was gonna... It never exploded in a fiery bit. What? Is that how they end it? And then the tire's dead, and he throws it out. And he throws it on the ground. He's like, there's your dead tire, go home. The tire's dead, it's all done. Guess fucking what, baby? The tire gets reincarnated as a tricycle. He turns his little tricycle front body to the spectator in the wheelchair, shakes around a little bit, spectator blows up. Movie's over. Fuck no. It goes on for an additional 5 minutes still, for some fucking reason. 2 minutes in, I'm like, oh god, it's still going. The movie's not over yet. Then, like a minute later, as the tricycle's rolling down the street, any tire that's like random tire it sees on the side of the road, comes alive and follows it for some reason. A minute after that, they give me a little ending tease by putting the word rubber on there as they're rolling down the road. Then it still fucking goes for another minute. And then right before the ending credits come in, all the tires and the tricycle at the head are rolling into Hollywood. They're going to make a movie, I guess. Woo! Hey guys, welcome to the outro. I'm gonna give you my rating on the movie, and you're gonna freaking listen to it. This movie, just bad. I know how much I fucking harped on how terrible the fucking audience was, and it would have been bad the worst rating there is, if not for the tire. But it's just bad. You know, I'm going to be making more of these, hopefully. Hopefully you like this one. And I hope you didn't fucking hate how... This is my first time doing a movie review, so hopefully I can polish this all out after a few of them. Hey guys, I didn't really get a chance to finish my outro because my fucking camera died. I gotta get a new one. But, you know, the Sony A7 III thing is very expensive, so I'm saving up. But, you know, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment. You can subscribe if you feel like it. And you can also like if you can do all those fucking things if you feel like it. But before I go, I want to recommend a good show for you guys to watch. Recently, I finished the show The Man Who Fell to Earth, which is not technically, it is a sequel to the 1976 David Bowie film. Yeah, the movie was good, but it's very much product of its time, so it's not for everybody. If you want to see David Bowie's penis, you can watch the 1976 film, The Man Who Fell to Earth. It's a really good show. If you want to watch it, you can watch it on Showtime, their official website, or it says Paramount Plus, but I didn't watch it there, so I don't know. Yeah, you can check it out. It's a really good show, and yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.